Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a great choosing. All the young people gathered in a field and waited. They waited to be chosen by the crowd, by their peers, by someone, anyone. They wanted to be part of something bigger than themselves, to feel the energy of the group, to be seen as valuable, to belong. In the center of the field stood Elen. She stood still, waiting for a reply, an invitation, a sign. She waited to be chosen, but lost herself in the waiting, and waiting isn't worth. She looked down and saw her own feet, her own glow, her own truth, and she realized she had been waiting for someone else to recognize what she already knew, to validate what she already felt, to choose her when she had been chosen all along. She didn't get picked. She picked herself, and picking was power. She didn't wait for company. She became her own companion, and companionship was healing. As the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the field, others started to walk away. Some cried, some breathed, some rose. A field of glowing paths pulsed with courage. Each person taking a step, making a choice, becoming who they were meant to be. Elen walked forward, her steps echoing with quiet strength. No crowd, no applause, just clarity. She didn't confuse loneliness with loss. She chose selfhood, and selfhood was sacred. Then from behind, she heard the soft whisper of children at play. They were riding on petals, sending them floating on the wind with wishes and dreams. One child looked up and saw Elen. "Why are you walking alone?" he asked. And she smiled, knowing in that moment that she wasn't alone. She turned and faced the child, her eyes sparkling with newfound wisdom. "I am not walking alone," she replied. "I choose me." The child gasped, realizing the power of her words. "I choose me," he echoed, releasing his petal into the wind. And so it was that day that the field of lonely paths transformed into a constellation of self-chosen journeys. Each person finding their way, making their own path, lighting their own way with the quiet strength that comes from choosing to be you, being yourself, walking your own path. Because sometimes, my friends, the greatest adventure is choosing to be yourself. Even if you have to do it alone. Then, like and subscribe if you've ever waited to be picked. If you're still here, I know you have a story to tell, so let this be your sign to start writing it. You were always the one.